Here we go, here we go. Right, let's get things started. 3 minutes behind when I scheduled. Oh well, shit happens. Come on, what's going on? What the fuck? You were just there a minute ago. There we go, there we are. Boom. Right, here we go, here we go. All set up and good to go. We have Nate Williams and Connor Stewart for the opening bout. As always, the Iron Skull and Women's KO will open as soon as shit kicks off. But here we go, coming down to the ring first. He stands in at 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 323 pounds from New York City. One half of the tag team known as the Rep, he is Nate Williams. How you doing, Rob Machette? As we have Nate Williams making his way down to the ring. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you, Nice. As always, settle in, settle down. And get ready for some action from the SWA. Brought to you by the UKWF. Hosted by myself, Ulmarwolf. One man down to the ring. Let's bring on his opponent. Standing in at 6 feet 6 inches. Weighing in at 326 pounds. Hailing from Glasgow, Scotland, the beast known as Connor Stewart. Connor Stewart down to the ring. Hometown boy of Glasgow, Scotland, bringing you the SWA again. Not much difference in size and weight between these two. The ring always reinforced from when we have our super heavyweights clash. Little Jimmy, ring that bell, and here we go. Scoop straight up, Nate Williams, dump down. Oh no, counters, throws his body weight, and down goes Connor Stewart. Nate now with a quick snap jab, catches Connor, scoops him up, drops him down, and going straight back to work with a hammer fist. Brought up, spin out, power bomb. Again, Connor Stewart driven into the canvas. Yet to get going is this big old beast from Glasgow. Leg trip, the STO takedown there. And now picking up Nate Williams by the throat and hanging him out before dumping him down. Oh, I don't know. Drew McIntyre. There's another Glasgow favourite. Irish whip into the ropes. Connor though sees what's coming. Jawbreaker comes running in with that Polish hammer. Blocked though. Big forearm into the face of Nate Williams, who rolls out there. Big forearm caught there by Connor Stewart. Forced away. Lifted high into the air. The military press before dumping him down face first. Now going after the trapezius muscle there. Thank you very much, TJ. Big forearm into the face. Big left hand. Big right hand now. Discus lariat taken down Nate Williams. His neck caught up on the bottom rope there. You and me both. Gut wrench, suplex there, taking Nate over. Bringing him back up, and there's a big Glasgow kiss right across the jaw of Nate Williams, and that could be lights out. Down for the pin, Wee Jimmy for the 1, and only a 1 count. Nate digging deep and kicking out only on a 1, not even taking the extra seconds rest there. Rocking Connor back. Brings him up, ducks under. German suplex for nip up. The Pele kick catches Connor Stewart unaware on that big ball shiny head of his. Dragging him away now. Twist and a leg drop. Being helped up to the feet is Connor Stewart. Ducks under that lariat again. There's that German suplex, and again with the Pele kick. Catching Connor Stewart again. Fast, high impact offense there from Nate Williams. Not expected from someone of his size. Pull back lariat. Kick to the midsection though by Nate Williams. Looks to scoop Connor Stewart up, and there's a big gut shot. Right up in them guts. Looking for that fall away slam, but falling out. Now down behind. Tiger suplex there. Kick to the midsection. Elbow shot across the back, and there's a neck breaker. And Connor, this Glasgow crowd really showing Nate Williams he's not popular. Give him the boos here as he beats on the hometown boy. Tossed into the corner now though. Do-si-do, around we go again. Nate comes in for the kick, but meets an elbow. Catches the running lariat, STO takedown. Connor though, quick back up to his feet, comes in looking for another lariat, but picked up. But a big punch to the head saves him there. Belly to back suplex, over we go. Helped up to the feet again. There's the Irish whip, and over the top rope we go, down to the floor, falling hard onto the steel steps went Nate Williams there. Wee Jimmy begins his count. Big left hand there, breaking himself free. Ducks under, there's that German suplex on the outside, and again with that Pele kick. You would have thought Connor Stewart would have become wise to that by now. Count of 6, brought up on those shoulders now, they're running. Power bomb tossing Nate Williams down the ramp. Helping him up to his feet now and tossing him into the security barrier. Coming running in. Big frying pan chop blocked, and a big left hook there from Nate Williams. A running Meteora. Got to the count of 20 on the outside here and using it to the most at the moment. We're halfway through at the minute. Deadlifting him up before the power bomb on the floor. Up to the count of 12 now. Toss back towards the ring goes Nate Williams, falling at the feet of Wee Jimmy there. Trying to climb up. Big overhand right. Blocked with the forearm by Nate Williams. Has him up on the shoulders. The pop-up cutter. Rolling straight through into the pin. Wee Jimmy a bit slow for the count. 1, 2, and a shoulder up on 2. Did the delay there to get down for the count by Wee Jimmy. Cost Nate Williams. Nate now getting all fired up. Spinning back kick. Gets a hold. Irish whip into the ropes we go. Single leg drop kick. Pop straight up and another single leg drop kick. Ducks under the lariat but catches the arm into the neck breaker. Helping Connor Stewart up now. What's he looking for here? The leg sweep. The page turner. Hooks the leg. Could that be the end of the beast? 1, 2. And wow. The page turner enough to put Connor Stewart out, and Nate Williams picking up the victory. Down we go for the pin. Nate Williams picking up the victory. There you see it, the page turner enough. And that is putting Nate Williams now on his first singles win. Indeed it does. His first win singles. Now putting him on a +3 points. Joint bottom. No, he's overtaken the man above him there. Just had a battle with him and now jumps him in the tables. There we go, Connor Stewart now sitting bottom of the super heavyweight division. And welcome, Mr. Bastage. And yes, the beers are on go. I've got what we got here tonight. Desperados are aplenty. Gonna move on to singles action yet again in our women's division. Sorry, but I'm sticking to a Attire 1 because your Attire 2 seems to have an issue. For some reason, it doesn't get liked by the game. Alright then, let's get it on. Switchblade Rage and Angelita Nightwalker are next two up. And that is a reminder now that the Women's KO and Iron Skull are up for grabs. Just message Miss Jones via Twitter or Skype and she will get the messages to me to let me know when there's a backstage brawl or a brawl in the bar has broken out. But let's take a look at the rankings at the moment. Angelita sitting in second place. She has a current record of 1-1. Switchblade Rage does have a better singles record on a 2-1, but sits on 11.5 points as we stand. So, even with Switchblade getting a win here, she would only stay the same place. Angelita, well, she's got no chance of catching Gemma McAllister, who sits currently top of the table in the women's division. But whoever sits first and second will be the ones going for the title when we get to episode 10. When all is said and done at episode 10, we will have the decisions on who is going for what titles, when and where. As you know, we're on episode 8 as we stand. Not far away now, but let's get down to the ring, because coming down to the ring first, standing in at 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 150 pounds. Standing from Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, she is a member of Team Alpha, the wife and mother of the Nightwalkers. That's it, she's Angelita Nightwalker, the She-Nam. No, I'm not repeating anything. I said it, it's done. I noticed how you haven't gone back for more, Gemma, since Minerva took the title, but hey. But like I said, Angelita currently sitting in second position. A win here would keep her firmly in second, with Sunshine Marigold in third position, just 1 point behind her at the moment. But let's bring on her opponent. Standing in at 5 feet 5 inches, weighing in at 130 pounds, from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, she is the Switchblade Rage. And of course, Jimmy in the truck has got the focus on her tits. You little fucking pervert, you. Switchblade Rage on a 2-1. So out of her 3 fights, she's coming away with 2 victories. And God damn it, Jimmy. HR's going to be on your ass for this. Angelita on a 1-1. Where the difference is Angelita has tag teams and KO challenges behind her, as well as some bonus points. But let's get this match. Jimmy ringing the bell. Collar and elbow type to start us off. And now forcing Angelita back is Rage here. Jimmy going to get involved. There we go. A little clean break there from these two. But straight back in, scooping Angelita up on the shoulders. Knee shot to the face. German suplex, but the feet were on the rope. A small ripple of applause there from the crowd. And a big knee shot into the jaw. Jesus, fuck. Combination, now the palm strikes. Roundhouse, and that's Angelita down. That could be lights out already. Picking her up. Step up Inseguri. No. Swatted to one side by Angelita there. Kick to the midsection by Rage. Comes in with that running knee shot. Sidestep by Angelita. Overhand right. Catching across the shoulders now. Scooped up on the shoulders. Rage and carried over. Snake Eyes in their corner. Rage though quick to get out. Tied up. Shot round. No scoops for leg. Suplexed over. Leg hook down for the 1 and only a 1 count. Running cutter catches Angelita. Switchblade must be listening to Brandon Ace because she's going for the head. But there's the flatliner counter by Angelita. Angelita would have been well trained underneath the U-Takers and the Nightwalkers, especially her partner Chance Nightwalker. But that's enough about their bedroom antics. Now chopping away at the midsection and the tits of Switchblade Rage, and the spinning back kick right into the breadbasket. But there's a punch by Rage, getting up to her feet now. Jumping knee shot to the head. Dragged away from the corner. Leg hook down for no, not even a 1 count. Grab by the wrist now, hammer locked up. Russian leg sweep taking the Sheen arm down. Working over Angelita now. Running leg drop across the throat. Bringing Angelita up to her feet, looking for that cutter again. Pushed away by Angelita. Drop toe hold. Switchblade driven face first into the canvas. Now helped up to her feet. Pop up. Hurricane Runner taken down. Switchblade Rage. And no, Angelita now trying to fire up. Rage crawling for the corner, looking for safety. But there's the double boots into the tits of Switchblade Rage. And then she's quickly up to her feet. And a running knee shot catches Angelita yet again. Showing off a little too much. Angelita slow to get into the ring and make her pay for it. Step up, head scissor takedown there. Switchblade diving to the outside, and looked like she caught in the face there with a baseball slide to the outside by Angelita. And a step up Inseguri after catching her with a kick from the nip up. Slapped across the chest, step up Inseguri catching Switchblade Rage, bouncing her off the ring apron as she falls to the floor. Tossed into the ring, Switchblade face down, ass up. That's the way Brandon likes to. I'm not going to go there. Irish whip over the top rope and to the floor. Hard goes Switchblade Rage. How you doing, Drum Monkey? Big left hook. Spinning back kick, leg caught there by Rage. Running knee shot, swing and a miss. Tossed over towards the security barriers. Falling to the floor goes Rage. Jimmy gets the count going, up to a count of 3 already. Brought up, backdrop suplex there on the floor. Those thin mats with very little giving them at all. Like I said, this is episode 8. When we get to episode 10, whoever sits in those 1 and 2 positions on the vacant titles will be getting a title shot. Tossed down into the security barrier, bouncing hard goes Switchblade Rage. There's the chop to the midsection of Angelita, looking for that cutter on the outside again. Step up Inseguri catching her there. Count of 5. Falling to the floor goes Angelita. Switchblade Angelita into the ring, through the ropes, breaking the count on 6. Ray's trying to get to her feet, but she gets stomped on there by Angelita. Big forearm rocking her back. Angelita quick to grab a hold of Rage and toss her down the side of the ring. Fireman's carry takedown there by Rage. Catches Angelita. She looked to grab a hold quick. Looking for a cutter again is Switchblade. Big left hand running knee shot, swing and a miss. Forearm into the back, swing and a miss. Scooped up, slipped out the back door goes Angelita. Jump and choke slam there by the Sheen arm, catching Switchblade Rage now. Grab by the wrist. Big forearm rocking the jaw of Switchblade Rage. Tossed into the ring post, head first she goes. And down to the floor. Like I said, the women's KO and the Iron Skull is open for challenges. Get involved, send a message to Miss Jones via Skype or Twitter. I'm sure she'll drop her handle in there somewhere at some point, if you don't have her already. But here's the Sheen arm now building up ahead of Steve. 1 kick. 2 kick, and it ain't a party till there's 3 involved. And there's a super kick party to Switchblade Rage. Leg hook down for the count as the 1, the 2, and the kick out. On 2 there by Switchblade. And she's quick up to her feet. Angelita thought she had it 1. Grabbed by the wrist now. Hammer locked up. There you go, Miss Jones' Twitter handle for those on Twitter and not on Skype. If you're on Skype, you know how to get a hold of her. Switchblade Rage now laying in wait for Angelita. Grabbed her. Blade Runner. Leg hooked for the 1, 2, and 3. And Switchblade Rage with the victory over the Sheen arm. The Blade Runner picking up the victory there for Switchblade Rage. Now sitting 3-1 on the record there. Up onto 16.5 points. Angelita Nightwalker dropping down to 18. I know I've said this before, but Brandon Ace never ever pissed this woman off. There's something about a woman that... Look at that grin. Just look at that face. Brandon Ace, you're going to wake up and your penis is going to be in your mouth one day, and you're not even going to know why. How you doing, Caleb? Yeah, like I said, you're going to wake up and you're not even going to know what you've done, but your penis is going to be stuffed in your mouth. And yeah, that just... Oh. I'm getting nightmares just thinking about it. We're yet to have anyone step up to Miss Jones. No. Yet to have anyone step up to Minerva or the Hellion for the Iron Skulls or the Women's KO title. So we're going to carry on with the updated card. And coming up next, we saw his partner in action earlier, picking up the loss. All 3 members of the Covenanters involved. And here comes a man who had an opportunity at gold recently and got himself a draw. Costing him dearly there was that draw. But here's a singles competition between Declan Shaw and Brandon CAWs. Totally. Like I said, just wake up and he's not going to be able to talk because he's got a dick in his mouth. And it's not Michael Carter's for a change. But here we go. Remember, your current Iron Skull and Women's KO are the Hellion and Minerva. What the fuck? Bastage is a praying mantis. No. So, let's take a look at their records as it stands, shall we? Currently, Brandon CAWs sits bottom of the heavyweight division with an 0-1-1 record. Declan Shaw not much better on an 0-1 at the moment, just above him. But let's get down to the ring, as here comes the man from Edinburgh, Scotland, standing in at 6'2", 261 pounds. A member of the Covenanters, Declan Shaw. Declan Shaw has had a chance at the same title of Brandon CAWs, came up short. So both of these men have been found wanting for their King of the North title. Now they're going to go one-on-one. Can Brandon CAWs get his season started now on his third match? Or on Declan on his second, singles out and going to get himself up the rankings. Fallen just behind Caleb James, who is in action later on. Caleb James going for the King of the North title in our main event of the night against his own brother of Alpha, Demented O'Connolly. But here he comes. Old Big Red himself, standing in at 6 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 275 pounds. Fighting by way of New Jersey, USA, he is the rebellious soldier, Brandon CAWs. Brandon CAWs, one-on-one with Declan Shaw. Both these men need to get a win under their belts in their singles ranks. Is it going to be third time lucky for Brandon CAWs? Here we go. Wee Jimmy, ring that bell. Collar and elbow top. Declan brought him to the side headlock by Brandon. Now going for the key lock. Jimmy keeping a close eye. Note, switch reverse into the hammerlock there by Declan. Wrenching on the arm, pushing him away. Comes running in, flip, sunset flip over the top and into the power bomb. Rolling back and up onto his feet now is Declan. CAWs slow up. There's a gut punch though. Collar and elbow top. No, kick to the midsection. Declan now looking for that drop kick, swatted away there by Brandon. Snapped over, stiff kick. No, caught with the overhead kick and busted open is Brandon CAWs. Looking for a discus forearm, caught quickly by Declan. There's the knee shot into the head. Both men having answers for each other at the moment. It's a sliding arm drag takedown. Scooped up as he was looking for that step up in Seguri. Driven down with the power slam there by Declan, turning around. The home nation boy, Declan Shaw, now stepping through the ropes. Picking Brandon CAWs up. And there's the backdrop suplex on the ring apron. Big overhand strike. No, big knee shot into the gut. Comes running in. Brandon Cuevas caught with the elbow, shots to the back of the skull. 3 shots to the skull, and here he is letting go. But tossing Declan Shaw into the ring apron and into the steel steps. Helping him up onto his feet, looking for that forearm. Blocked, and forearm of his own coming forward was Declan Shaw. Count of 6. Declan jumps back out to the outside. Big forearm rocking Declan's jaw though. Looks to grab the legs, shoot the legs from underneath Declan, but scooped up and tossed down the side of the ring he goes. Declan now caught by Brandon and tossed down towards the security barrier, tripping over the steps and falling onto the floor. Stiff kick down his spine as he sat up there. Helped up onto his feet now. Fireman's carry takedown though by Declan as Brandon came looking to grab a hold. Kick to the midsection over, leg caught. Big lariat taking Declan off his feet. Helped up now, tossed down the side of the ring again, over towards the security barrier. Count of 9, low kick or the mid kick there, leg caught, side leg drop kick. Count of 10, here's those chops exchanged. Big knee lift into the midsection as Declan came running in. Float over the top looking for the DDT, but Declan with the answer. Both men now rolling through with a sunset flip power bomb over the top. Count of 14 now. Declan smart climbing into the ring. Leaving Brandon swaying in the breeze. Looking at him from the outside now. Declan climbing the ropes. Brandon catches him with a knife edge chop across the chest. And another, but there's the boot into the face by Declan. Rolling through, rolls him up. Doesn't hold on for the pin though. Drags the arm away, sits him up now. There's the whiplash effect to the neck of Brandon Cuevas. Scooped up now, big right hand. Brings him up, swings him out. The hammer toss there, taking him down. Dragging him away, leg hooked. Wee Jimmy getting in position now. There's the 1, 2, and a kick out by Brandon Cuevas and 2. Holy shit, he just sat up like nothing happened. Both men going for the kick, but Brandon Cuevas the quicker of the 2. Lifts Declan up for the power bomb, driving him down and into the pin for the 1 and 0. Wow, just a 1 count, and Declan quick to sit up now. Grabs a hold of the wrist and tossed across the ring we go, into the corner. Big boot into the midsection. There's the headbutt. Another clubbing blow across the head, and Declan climbing to the outside. Draped over the bottom rope now. Coming in with a double boots. And the home nation crowd screaming, this is awesome for Declan Shaw as he now climbs the ropes. All the way up top, Brandon Cuevas laid out, centre of the ring. Big body splash. Sitting Brandon up now. Stiff kick down his spine for good measure. Stomp down into the lower back. Getting a hold of the arm, wrenching it. Cuevas now helped up. Grab by the wrist. Pull back. No, kick to the midsection by Cuevas. Scoops up Declan Shaw. Into the neck breaker over the knee. Quick to bring him back up to his feet. Looking for that super kick and rocking the jaw of Declan now. Brandon Cuevas looking to put him away with the 1. When Jimmy gets there, 1, 2. And there's the kick out on 2. Brandon breathing heavy. Declan still laid out on his back. Cuevas now helping him up to his feet. Over the top into the armbar. Locked in now. You see Declan just got to reach out for the rope. Try and break himself free there. Not giving up though. Managing to roll himself round now with the big right hands into the head of Cuevas. Scooped up on the shoulders and brought over towards the ropes. Hot shot across the top rope there, hanging Declan out to dry. Helping him up now, slowly to the feet comes Declan Shaw. Cuevas now bringing him up. Short brain buster. Now Declan trying to get to the corner for safety, it seems. Knowing the ref will make a break. Any holds at Brandon Cuevas. Kick to the midsection. Sets him out. Reversed over the top, almost into the ring post went Brandon Cuevas there. Brought up to his feet now. Step up Insaguri. Rocking the skull of Brandon Cuevas. Helped up to his feet yet again. Looking for the crossface. Wrenching back on the neck. Cuevas needs to reach out for the bottom rope. Can he hold on? Can he reach there? Declan lets go of the hold. Drops the elbow into the chest. Helping Cuevas up to his feet now. Big right hand. No. Cuevas catches the arm. Big gut punch. Jumping Larry. Swing and a miss. Up on the feet now. Scooped up. No. Cuevas gut punch. Back elbow strike. Test the strength between them. Snapmare over. Drop kick to the back of the skull, and no, Brandon Cuevas getting out of the way just in time. Comes in for a spear and meets the knee shot and a big European uppercut from the Scotsman there. Declan now breathing heavy. Cuevas out on the ring apron, up on the ropes. Stepping through, Declan letting him in the ring. Kick to the midsection, staggering him back. Irish whip into the ropes we go. Scooped up, and there's the big knee lift by Brandon. Rolls him through into the ropes. Elbow shot quick into the lower back. Helping Cuevas up to his feet. From behind, the half and half suplex. Now laying in wait is Declan Shaw as he's quick to get to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Code red. Into the 1, 2. And there's the kick out on 2. Cuevas trying to get up to his feet. Back elbow shot. Catches Declan. Snapmares him over. Looks for that penalty kick, but there's the overhead kick again by Declan. Caught up with the running lariat, but no. Hot shot over the top rope. Where's Cuevas going? Cuevas calling for him to get up to his feet. What the fuck was that? Brandon Cuevas a little bit well, I don't even know what to fucking call it. What the hell was that? He was going for the flying forearm, but Declan wasn't even up on his feet. There's the half and half suplex there by Declan, bringing Brandon up now. Fisherman, driver. Elbow drop into the chest, and I'm still amazed at Brandon Cuevas. He went for that flying forearm, and there was nobody home by a long way. Declan now climbing to the top rope. Brandon Cuevas in the splash zone. Diving senton. Now wrenching on the arm is Declan Shaw. Bringing Brandon Cuevas up to his feet. Big right hand. Scoops him up on the shoulders. And that's got to be all she wrote for Brandon Cuevas. There's the 1. There's the 2. Brandon with the kick out on 2. But still laid out on his back as Declan up to his feet now. Rolling out the way. Kick to the midsection. Looking for that super kick and again missing his target. Brandon Cuevas twice now. Might want to go get those eyes checked. Looking for that super kick again and again missing the kick. Snapmared over. Grabs a hold of the arm. Applying pressure. Wrenching on that arm now. Raising Declan Shaw once again. Pulling him further and further away from the ropes now. But Declan trying to get up. Here's the big gut punch. Breaks himself free. Arm drag takedown though by Brandon Cuevas. Helping Declan Shaw up to his feet. Snapmares him over. And there's that overhead kick again right between the eyes of Cuevas. And this time the super kick connects. Leg hook down for the pin. There's the 1, the 2, and the 3. And finally Brandon Cuevas gets a win to his name. Didn't look like it was going to be his night. The way that he kept on missing the kicks, the flying forearm. But eventually managing to secure the victory, and Declan Shaw dropping down to an 0-2 now in singles action. Brandon Cuevas leapfrogging Declan Shaw, Now on a 1-1-1 is Brandon CAWs, sitting behind Angelo Hurst, who's on a 1-1-0. Look at the blood trickle down the forehead. That cut opened up early on in the match with the overhead kick from Declan Shaw. Maybe that's the reason that Brandon CAWs kept missing, the blood getting in his eyes. But finally getting a victory to his name and moving on. But let's get to it. There's apparently a brawl breaking out at last. Someone daring to step up to our Iron Skull or Women's KO. But which one is it? Let's find out. And it's the Bastard going after the... I believe this is correct. Don't want to fucking get this wrong now. It was indeed the Hellion. So here we go. Bastard going after the Hellion in a brawl in our bar that sponsors all our venues. So let's see who takes away the Iron Skull Championship from this brawl in the bar zone. I'm sure Bastard has had a few already, not being in any scheduled action over the 3 shows. Here we go, down for the one-on-one action. Bastard is currently sitting in 2nd place over on the Three Lions Wrestling. The Hellion currently sitting in 3rd place in his, been opening up, and the Hellion's going to work with their gut punches. Club and blows over the back double axe handle, and another driving Bastard into the dance floor. Big right hand, swing and a miss. Up on the feet again, tossed over towards the steel chairs. Bastard helped up to his feet now. Grabbed a hold. Big knee lift and another. And a knee shot to the skull. And Bastard staggers back looking for the big boot was the Hellion. Bastard grabbed him up quick but falling out of his grip. Hellion now tossing Bastard over towards the bar area. Picking up a steel chair. Steel chair into the midsection. And another shot into the midsection of the Bastard. And now a shot over the back. And another shot as Bastard is trapped up on that bar stool there. The wind up the throw and into the bar goes the Bastard. Face first again. Scooped up, but there's the big knee lift by the Bastard. Trying to scoop up the Hellion now, but there's the gut punch. Flatliner down onto the marble floor, but Bastard straight back up. Tossing the Hellion into the bar. Lifting him up on the shoulders. Standing, switch, power slam. Steel chair in his hand now, over the lower back of the Hellion. And again, no, swing and a miss this time. Hellion up on his feet and tossing the chair out of the grips of the Bastard. Rear waist lock, no, forearm across the back, chop block, taking the knee out from underneath the big man. Elbow drop into the chest, and a second. Looking for a foot, no, changes his mind and cleans his boot across the forehead of the Hellion now. Brought up onto the feet. Hellion looks for that overhand. But there's the Cobra clutch Uranagi slam by the Bastards, driving the Hellion down into the floor. Helped up onto his feet again, but a big knee lift this time by the Hellion and a kick to the midsection. Bringing Bastards up to his feet. Big knee shot across the head of the Hellion. Gut punch by Bastards now. Into the security barrier goes the Hellion. Rake of the eyes. Oh, the Gingang Ghoulies. Oh my god. And the lights are out on the Hellion. And the Bastard is now your Iron Skull champion by way of knockout of the uppercut to the Gingang Ghoulies. Oh, fuck, I felt that one. Oh. Son of a bitch. Dirty little fucker, the Bastage. But hey, he's now your Iron Skull champion by way of knockout. Those nuts all up in the chest now of the Hellion. But let's see who's up next. Singles action still. It's a night of singles action in the SWA. As we bring on the Prince of the Throne, Ryan Matthews. Going to be going one-on-one with Next Generation. When I say the Next Generation, it is the Next Generation of Eternity. One James Harris. Let's take a look. Everything looks good. Get these two men down to the ring as quick as we can. But the Hellion gonna lose out. Moving down the points. His Iron Skull record now 3-5. The Bastage, let's take a look. Now up on 36.5 points. His Iron Skull record now, well, 2-4. But let's see what this is all about now. Let's see who's going down in the super heavyweight division. Ryan Matthews currently sits top of the table with a record of 1-1. James Harris in second place on a 1-0. Let's take a look. Singles 1-1 for Ryan Matthews, 1-0 for James Harris. Tag action, well, Ryan Matthews isn't involved in a tag team, whereas James Harris isn't. He's 1-0 there. Ryan Matthews involved in trios action though, 1-1 record there, and an 0-2 for James Harris. Ryan Matthews with a 3-2 Iron Skull record, and James Harris, well, he's not gone anywhere near that Iron Skull. But coming down to the ring first. This match is scheduled for one full thank you crowd. He stands in at 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 361 pounds. Fighting by way of Austin, Texas, he is the Prince of the Throne, a member of Alpha, Ryan Matthews. Cocky, maybe. It seems to be a common trait with all those involved in Alpha. Some call it arrogance, others would call it confidence. But let's bring on his opponent now, the Next Generation of Eternity. Standing in at 6 feet 10 inches, weighing in at 328 pounds, by way of Norfolk, Virginia, USA. He is Next Generation's own James Harris. James Harris trained under one Mordrin Nightwalker, recently retired at the end of last season. Bringing through a new crop, his son and his two best friends, it seems. The Harris boys, the brothers behind his son, Aiden Nightwalker. Oh, Desperados. Oh, so good. Drink responsibly, people. After this, we have just 3 scheduled matches left on the SWA episode card left. But Jimmy rings that bell, and here we go. Grabbing a hold of the wrist straight away is Ryan Matthews. Wrenching it back, but James with that back elbow shot. Look at the grab, Ryan by the throat, but ducks under the arm, and there's the flatliner counter. Discus forearm, they'll wind up, but grabbed quickly there by James and brought over to the corner now. Face first into the top turnbuckle. Ryan Matthews, though, quick to toss him in the corner. Opens up the arms. Oof! The Mongolian chop to the chest. Now dropping him down on the back of his skull. Super kick, they'll wind up the miss there. James Harris quick to grab a hold of him. Brain buster. Dropping Ryan Matthews on his skull. Going for the forearm. The lazy pin there by James Harris. And Mordra must be kicking himself watching one of his own go for such a lazy pin. Stiff kick down the spine now. Held up to his feet as Ryan Matthews. Grabbed by the throat. Nope, reverse tossed across the ring. The bail toss there by Ryan Matthews. The kick to the midsection. Looking to roll him all the way through. Face first into the canvas goes James. Helped up, grabbed by the wrist. Test of each other's strength there. Bouncing off each other's chest. But now the combination strikes. Ryan Matthews not going anywhere. Ducks under a lariat again and delivers another flatliner. Scooped up, big Uranagi slam. And James rolling out the ring to safety. Ryan Matthews taking this opportunity to get the crowd fired up and try and get them behind him. Big forearm into the face there of Ryan, staggering him back. Quick snap fist. But James looks a little exhausted, falling back onto the ropes. Tossed out through the ropes now. Oh. Ryan drops him, kick to the midsection. Scoops him up and there's the power bomb onto the ring apron. There's the big forearm blocked. Kick to the midsection by Ryan now. Grabs a hold of the wrist, but the pullback lariat there by James. Overhand right. Knife edge chop lights up the chest of Ryan Matthews, but James tossed into the ring quickly. Ryan now in through the ropes. Snapmare over, stiff kick down his spine for good measure there by James. Brings him up now. Nope. Rolled away. Ryan Matthews had it counted. Now setting it. What's he looking for here? Brings him up. There's the power bomb driving James into the canvas. How you doing, Matt Outlaw? Rolling to the outside with a little cat and mouse action here. James running right into Ryan Matthews there. Scooped up. Big spine buster. The spine bouncing off the pine. Looking for that back elbow. Irish whip over the top rope, falling to the floor hard goes Ryan Matthews. Kick to the midsection, grab by the arm, rolling through hammerlock, DDT on the outside there. Helped up to the feet now. Jawbreaker though by Ryan. Pump kick there, catches James and bounces him off the floor. Into the ring post goes James Harris now. Held up to his feet again. Big Mongolian chop blocked. James now shoots in but countered. DDT planting James on the floor on the outside here. So far the Prince seems to have the upper hand in this match. There's the big forearm. Met back with another forearm of his own though. Tossed into the security barriers goes James Harris. Down over towards the timekeeps area. Count of 10, we're in halfway into our count here. Big frying pan chop. Back elbow blocked there. Big right hand. Jumping knee shot, swing and a miss. Standing switch there. Ryan Matthews looking for that forearm into the lower back. Count of 13 and into the ring we go. James now grabbing the waist control. No. Slips out the back door. Big club and blow over the back. Snapmared over. Stiff kick down the spine of James Harris now. Helped up to the feet, ducked under half and half suplex. And again, James now helped up to his feet again. There's that back elbow shot. Lights out. Dragging him away from the ropes. Count it out, Jimmy. That man's done. There's the 1, the 2, and the 3. And Ryan Matthews with the victory by way of what looked like a knockout blow. Take a look here as we hit the replays. Ryan Matthews extending his lead at the top of the table now. 2-1. James Harris now 1-1. And there was the 3 count following that elbow. And Ryan Matthews well and truly up in the super heavyweight division, currently sitting on 24 points. But there he is, our winner of this match, the Prince of the Throne, Alpha's own Ryan Matthews. It's not the end for Alpha tonight. Oh, no, no, no. They got another, well, 3 matches to go, and each one of those matches features a member of Alpha. So let's get this started. There's nobody stepping up to the Bastage. Nobody wants to challenge him for the Iron Skull. Nobody wants to challenge Minerva for the women's KO. Such a shame as we carry on through. And let's get down to business now. Coming up is one Poison Ivy Pine going up against our reigning women's champion. So bonus points on offer for Ivy Pine here if she can get the victory. Let's get ready to rumble. Just remember that Molly is a current champion. So let's take a look at the women's division. Currently, well, Ivy Pine sitting about mid-table with a record of 1-1. Molly Shamrock currently sitting second from bottom, also on a 1-1 record. Remember, if Ivy Pine can pick up a pinfall or submission over Molly Shamrock, she will pick up those all-important bonus points for the singles victory, which will help her no end, which will stick her above Switchblade Rage and just behind her tag partner Angelita Nightwalker in the ranks. The only difference is, let's take a look, the tag division. Molly Shamrock sits 2-1. Angelita and Ivy Pine, well, they're on a 2-1 as well, so very even in the tag ranks. So very little to split these two women. But coming down to the ring first, she stands in at 5 feet 3 inches, weighing in at 122 pounds, fighting by way of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. She is Poison Ivy Pine. Poison Ivy Pine, a member of Alpha. It's an Alpha heavy evening. And it's the battle of the Canadians here. Because coming down to the ring now, our reigning SWA Women's Champion, standing in at 6 feet 1, weighing in at 125 pounds, by way of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. She is Daddy's Little Psycho, Mad Dog, and Molly Shamrock. There you see the belt around her waist, our reigning women's champion. Collar and elbow tie up here, side headlock grabbed in by Molly. Molly though forced up against the rope, shot across the ring by Ivy Pine. Drop kick on the button, takes Molly off her feet. Molly up, gets caught though straight away, looking for the inverted suplex there, but caught around, spun around and suplexed over herself now. Trapped between the head, between them thighs of Molly Shamrock. As the elbows driven into the skull of the fiery little redhead. Big forearm into the face of Molly. Drop toe hold into the ropes we go. Well, how the fuck are you doing, Fusion? As the drop toe hold, face first into the canvas goes Ivy Pine. Irish whip into the corner goes Ivy now. Do-si-do, around we go and into the corner goes Ivy. Nope, back and forth between these two. And kick to the midsection, no, leg caught. Flying forearm by Molly, swing and a miss. Dropping her down, looking for that Fujiwara armbar is Ivy Pine, centre of the ring. Molly rolling through though, traps her head between those feet, and there's the twist and neck crank, and over we go, the head scissors. A little dancing there between these two ladies. Little two-step. Off the ropes, back elbow shot by Ivy, sorry. Discus forearm blocked, and a big forearm by Molly Shamrock. There's the kick into the midsection. Drop kick to the knee, taking Molly off her feet. Discus forearm and again dropping Molly Shamrock. Shoots in, pops out though. Countered with the DDT. Now Molly trying to crack that coconut. Bouncing the skull off their canvas there. Helping Ivy up to her feet, looking for that uppercut into the breadbasket. The arm caught, diving crossbody now by Ivy Pine. Stomped down onto the arm. Some would say that Fusion was retired even in the ring. Oh, I'm only kidding. Brought up now. Side headlock, running bulldog now by Ivy Pine. Up on the feet. Scooped up, slipped out the back door goes Molly. Hurricane Runner takedown and trap between those thighs as she rains down their right hands. I'm sure many of a man would like to be in that position. Maybe not raining down the right hands to the head. It depends on your kink, I suppose. Brought up to the feet now. Knife edge chops. Chopping away at Ivy Pine. Finishing with that Mongolian chop. Ivy now trying to pull herself up on the ring apron here. Molly catches her forearm into the face. Staggering Molly back. And another forearm rocking her back. Collar and elbow tie up. But Molly now forcing Ivy away. Big European uppercut. And with hell, she sure as heck ain't a European. Now raining down the left hands to the head. Work. Oh, the bitch slap across the chops of Ivy there. Running lariat, taking down Molly and ends the stomp into the chest. Now the boot across the throat. Brought up to the feet now. Ivy, what's she looking for? Knee lifts. Working over the midsection, then the big knee into the forehead of Molly Shamrock. Knife edge chopper across them titties. Into the rope she goes. Rolled up. Wheelbarrow suplex. Dragged away. Leg hook down for the pin. There's the 1, 2, and a kick out by Molly on 2. Ivy looking to put away the champ there. Molly though up on her feet, big forearm, drops Ivy Pine. Ivy pops up and catches another forearm, building up a head of steam, popping out the corner. Here she comes, the running forearm, and now the bulldog to follow up. Lion salt. Laid out on the back. 1, 2, you can rewind it, you can go back. I don't mind. I'll wait. Slow to her feet now is Ivy Pine. Molly Shamrock laying in wait. There's the kick into the midsection, setting her up. Here comes the boom shakalaka. No there. Whoa, holy shit, I've never seen that counted. Nobody has counted the boom shakalaka that I have seen. But there was the Hurricane Runner counter, and through the air now with the big body splash comes down Ivy Pine. Now the head being crashed off the canvas. Laying in wait is Ivy. What's she looking for here? Pump, handle, fall away. Helped up to the feet again is Molly Shamrock. Grabbed up and again looking for that pump handle suplex. Tossing Molly Shamrock around like a rag doll. Instead of going for the pin, she decides to pander to the crowd. Ivy helping Molly up to her feet again. Big running lariat. Another thunderous lariat across the chest. A side leg drop kick takes Molly off her feet. Helped up. There's the arm drag takedown though by Molly. Fireman's carry takedown though by Ivy Pine. And Molly now helped up to her feet. Grab by the wrist, pull back, no kick to the midsection. Molly breaking free, catches the kick. Ivy Pine, the leg sweeping down goes Molly Shamrock. Molly now rolling to the outside. Smart move by the champ there, giving herself a little bit of breathing room. Tosses Ivy back into the ring and through the rope she comes. Helped up now, kick to the midsection. Off the ropes, looking again. This time, boom, shakalaka. Down for the 1, 2. But Ivy Pine gets the shoulder up on 2. Ivy now helped up to her feet yet again. Molly now, Blue Thunder Bomb. And again helping Ivy up to her feet, but Ivy fighting back. There's the gut shot. Big forearm there by Molly Shamrock. Spins around. Big Irish whip into the ropes we go. Arm drag takedown though by Ivy. Ivy now helps Molly up to her feet. Big Irish whip into the ropes we go. Drop kick sidestep there by Molly. Molly, holy shit, she's grabbed her by the throat and lifted her up and tossed her over her head like nothing. But there's a drop kick on the button, dropping Molly Shamrock there. And Ivy Pine now tossing her across the ring by her hair. Maddie Marie, welcome, you're just in time maybe to see the finish of your match. Pump handle suplex, over goes Molly Shamrock. Leg drop across the throat, but Molly up onto her feet. Drop kick to the knee, cuts her down to size. And now stomp down into the lower back. Ivy Pine, what's she looking for here? That jumping leg drop again across the throat of Molly Shamrock. Helping her up to her feet. Big spine buster, no, counter with a DDT. Molly Shamrock still in this one. Irish whip over the top rope and hard to the floor goes Ivy Pine. Cut, no, pushed away. Ivy by the head, looks for the DDT, but there's the roll up on the outside. No good out there, Molly. There's the overhand rights to the Ivy Pine. Grabs her by the wrist. Oh, snaps them fingers. Sick little bitch. Snapping them fingers of Ivy Pine. Brought up to the feet now. Collar and elbow tie up. Molly pushing Ivy Pine back. Ivy saw the shoot for the leg. Stepped over the top. Wrenching on the arm now. There's the elbow shot to the back of the elbow. Drop kick this time missing. Elbow shot into the midsection of Molly Shamrock. Grabs her by the hair and dumps her down on the floor again. Drop kick again to the left of the right knee of Molly Shamrock. Ivy really got a target on that one, it seems. There's a club and blow over Ivy's back. Grab by the hair. There's a kick to the midsection. Runs in, grabs her by the wrist. Big forearm by Molly though. Count of 13. Count of 14. Molly climbs into the ring. Ivy Pine still on the outside, laid out, but Molly doesn't want to take a count out victory. Tossed into the ring now. Face down, ass up. Ivy Pine in trouble because Molly Shamrock now has her scouted, laying weight. There's the kick to the midsection, off the ropes. Up we go. Boom. No, the boom shakalaka counted for a second time this match. Ivy Pine had the counter for the second time. Irish whip over the top and to the floor goes Molly Shamrock. Grabbed in, tossed into the ring now. Up onto their feet. Scooped up, belly to belly suplex. Dragged out towards the center. A leg hook. Louis Jimmy now down for the 1, 2. And a kick out by the champ on 2. That is why she is the champ. She digs deep. Club and blow. No. Big left hook. Big right gut punch there by Molly. Irish whip into the corner we go. Face down into the top turnbuckle. But there's the back elbow shot. Forearm into the face. Big power bomb. And the Fujiwara armbar locked in. Wee Jimmy keeping a close eye on Molly Shamrock. But she manages to get a forward roll. Traps her head between those legs. And there's the twist in neck. Over we go. Big stiff kick into the ribs, sending Ivy through the air. Sidestep kick into the midsection there by Ivy Pine. Running lariat, hangs her out over the top rope. Stomp down into the midsection now. Held up to the feet. Fireman's carry takedown there by Ivy Pine. Belly to belly suplex again by Ivy. That could be it this time though. Down for the pin. There's the 1, 2, and a kick out again on 2. Ivy Pine does not have the answer for Molly Shamrock, it seems. The big overhand right pops up. No, there's the DDT counter again by Molly Shamrock. Leg hook down for the 1, 2. And with that DDT, Molly Shamrock secures the victory. I thought Ivy Pine had a number when we saw her counter the boom shakalaka, not once but twice. There's the kick into the midsection. Seems like we're going to get a shot of a lot of counters here. But your winner of this match, the reigning women's champion of the SWA. She now sits on a record of 2-1 in singles victories. Moving herself up above Ivy Pine and Tomizuki there. Ivy Pine now dropping down to a 1-2 record. And dropping down in the tables to second from bottom. It's been a mixed night for Alpha at the moment. It's women coming up short. Ryan Matthews coming out on top. But now let's go and see. Well, I don't see that there's anyone jumping in for the Bastage. Let's just double check, make sure Miss Jones hasn't contacted me. No contact yet. There's no backstage brawls going down for the Iron Skull or Women's KO just yet. Don't forget, if you want involved, it helps your ranking points. It helps you all around, a title under your belt. If you come out successful, you can soon jump up. Oh, wait a minute. I did Bastage dirty earlier. 1 second. He actually needs 5 more points than he's got. So he's on 41 points, not on 36.5. So he's on 41.5, sorry. Just under half of what Aiden Nightwalker's got above him. Let's see our next match. Kyron McAllister going up against Alpha's Jester Wolf. One-on-one action. Let's go. Holy shit, it's a ghost from the past. How you doing, Eric Gadsden, sorry. Jesus, there is a blast from my past. Old school Wolfpack in the house. How you doing, Eric Gadsden? Nice to see you. Nice as always. Simon, I am seeing what you're saying. I will have to read back through the comments later to see what's going on. You may need to contact me or Miss Jones via Skype or Twitter, whichever you're on, if you're on either still, and we can go through there. Let's take a look though at the light heavyweight division of the SWA. Currently sitting in first place on 16.5 points is Kyron McAllister on a 2-1 record. He is a former King of the North champion with 2 successful title defenses to his name. Jester Wolf currently sits 0-2 on a 4.5 points in the rankings. So let's see how this all breaks down here. But coming down to the ring first, he stands in at 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 240 pounds, from Ayrshire, Scotland. Self-proclaimed King of the North and leader of the Covenanters, Kyron McAllister. Gadsden, are you on 2K20 yet? I knew you used to be on 2K19. I knew you were a little bit behind. It's been a while since I've seen you around, but it's good to see you all the same. But there's Kyron McAllister in the ring, still wearing that King of the North jacket. Gotta think he wants to get that title back from Demented at some point. But let's bring on his opponent. Standing in at 6 feet 1 inch, weighing in at 220 pounds. Fighting by way of Los Angeles, California, USA. A member of Alpha and the tag team The Immortals. He is Jester Wolf. Like I said, Jester Wolf currently on a bad run of vein in his singles career. Currently 0-2. It's been his cockiness that's let him down in matches so far. Just when you think he had the upper hand back in episode 6 against Tatsjin, he came up short. So can he put that right here? Or is Kyron McAllister going to claim another member of Alpha's scalp? Let's take a look here. Loosening up his Kyron. Tugging on them ropes is Jester Wolf. We Jimmy ring that bell, and here we go. Straight in with a collar and elbow type. Kyron forcing Jester back into the corner. Oh, a dirty slap there by Jester, and that seems to have fired up Kyron. There's a big gut punch, big knee lift. Irish whip into the corner. Big gut punch, no boot to the face there by Jester. Looks for the chop block, but sidestepped, and a bitch slap across the face of Jester Wolf. Have to admit, this is, like I said, Alpha and, well, Kyron is especially cut from the same sort of cloth. Cockiness, confidence, bordering on arrogance. Sometimes the other mistaken for the latter. There's the big left hand into the head and the face, bounced off the canvas now. Jester Wolf being helped up to his feet. Scooped up onto the shoulders, and the gut buster. Driving Jester. There's the overhead kick though, catching Kyron as he leant in. Fakes out that chop, and there's the DDT, planting Kyron on his skull now. Dragged away from the ropes. Rolled over, leg hook down for the count. There's the one and only a 1 count. Roundhouse missed. Kyron playing a little bit of a do-si-do there. Back elbow shot though by Jester Wolf, fights his way out the corner. Sidestep by Kyron and grabbed by the scruff of the neck now is Jester Wolf, and led over towards the ropes. But there he is, breaking himself free with the elbow shots. Snap made over, stiff kick down the spine. Jester now helping Kyron up to his feet. Big right hand right between the eyes, dropping Kyron on his back. Stomp down into the lower back. Big boot into the face. Fuck you, bastard. The arm hammer locked up behind him. Now wrenching on that other wrist, folding him up here. Double knees into the spine, rolling through is Jester Wolf. Jester looking to help Kyron up now. What are we looking for? He rolls through, grabs that rear waist lock, and there's the German suplex. Helps Kyron up to his feet, shoots for the leg, but Kyron sees it coming, grabs a hold of the arm. Helps him up to his feet, and there's the elbow shot to the back of the arm now. Comes running in, gets caught with a fireman's carry takedown though. Rolled up, brought up now, single arm power bomb by Jester Wolf now. Nice. Well, I might have to have a little chat at some point, Aaron. See if we can get you involved. High kick there, into the chest. I know Fusion's looking to get involved maybe as well, if he's around on 2K20. There's the stomps into the lower back. There's the boot into the side of the head. Now wrenched up is the arm. Again, folding back on that wrist before delivering the double knees into the lower spine. Held up onto the feet now, ducked under the lariat. Coming back with another though is Kyron. Stomp into the lower back of Jester Wolf. Big knee lift into the midsection. Running in with the sling blade. Leg hook down for the one, and only a 1 count off that sling blade. Yeah, good luck getting a hold of him, Bastage. Irish whip into the ropes we go. Jester now, oh, a little clash there. Tossed in through the ropes. Dragged in, and there, the Hangman's DDT. Finally delivered by Kyron. Big pause on that. And now just taking in the crowd. Scotland's own Kyron McAllister. Now raining in the right hands into the side and the face first into the canvas. Jester helped up. Gut punch, no, blocked. Forearm into the face. Super kick, no, leg caught. Elbow shot to the top of the knee, and up against the ropes goes Jester Wolf. Spring, roundhouse, cutting him down to size, and a leg hooked. 2 and a 2 count only. Kyron thought he had the victory there. Now laying in wait. Jester Wolf slow to his feet. Kyron now picking him up, looking to drop him with the skin do. Stomp down into the back of the skull. Doesn't go for the pin after dropping him on his neck, but there's the roll up. Jester Wolf catching him by surprise. 1, 2, and there's the kick out on 2. Kyron caught, tossed into the ropes. High knee there, missing. Kick to the midsection. Tossed in underneath the top rope. Dragged through, and there is another basement, or no, Hangman DDT delivered to Jester Wolf. How you doing, Ryan Matthews? You missed your match. It was up 2 matches ago. You were up against none other than James Harris, 1-on-1. Now brought to his feet is Jester Wolf. Spinning back kick. Irish whip into the ropes. Side leg drop kick. And another single leg drop kick again. Catching Jester Wolf. Ducked under. Catches the arm though. Rolling through into the neck breaker. Sitting him up. Jester though with the big gut punch, breaking himself free of Kyron's control. Big right hand to the jaw. Super kick to the back of the skull. And down goes Kyron McAllister. Dragged away from the ropes now. Rolled over, and there's the leg hook down for the 1, the 2, and there's the kick out on 2. Kyron up to his feet quickly. Grabs a hold of Jester Wolf, but there's the big kick into the midsection. Looking for that super kick again. Sidestep by Kyron. Locks him up, and again looking for the skin do. Helping him up to his feet. Not enough. There's the big knee lift by Jester Wolf. Super kick to the jaw again. And Kyron being dragged away from the ropes. That should be it for Kyron. 2 super kicks, one to the back of the skull, and now one to the jaw. But Jester Wolf stomping down on the arm, trying to hyperextend the elbow there. Kyron slow to his feet, kick to the midsection. Jester now scoops him up. Power bomb, lumbar check, 1, 2, and 3. And Jester Wolf with the victory over Kyron McAllister to get his singles action underway. I know Kyron McAllister is going to be disappointed with that result, delivering that big springboard roundhouse, 2 skin doos, and still unsuccessful. Kyron McAllister still going to be sitting top of the rankings though, but now 2 and 2 in his singles ranks. Jester Wolf 0 and 2, now 1 and 2 in his singles action. With 9.5 points to his name. Let's see, where does that put Jester Wolf now? Jester Wolf shooting up into... Well, he's shooting up against Tatjin, now into 3rd place. But congratulations to Jester Wolf on the victory. But let's continue. Let's move on. Nobody stepping up to the Iron Skull or Women's KO. So that means we're into our main event of the night for the King of the North Championship. No, unfortunately it doesn't, Fusion. It would be nice if it did. It would have saved us, most of us, a whole lot of fucking time. But let's get this match all set up. Our championship match of the night. One Caleb James going up against his brother of Alpha for the King of the North title. There it is, King of the North. Our main event of the night. Caleb James versus Demented. I know Demented recently celebrated a birthday. Will this round off the birthday celebrations with another semi-successful title defense? Because we've got to remember that he got away with a lucky one against Brandon Quavos with a draw, but did beat Tatjin last week. Let's see, he picked this title up in episode 4. He then defeated Declan Shaw. He then had a draw with Brandon Quavos. Tatjin last week, he beat him. And now this week he faces off against his own brother of Alpha, Caleb James. Let's take a look at their rankings at the moment. Demented currently sits 3-0-1 in singles matches. Caleb James currently sits 1-0. So, can Caleb James pick up his second singles victory and make that a title victory itself? The next match is scheduled for, that's right, one fall, and it's for the King of the North title. Introducing first, our challenger. Standing in at 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 266 pounds. From Fort Wayne, Indiana, the Diamond in the Rough. He is none other than Caleb James. Taking his time, making his way down to the ring. Either way, Alpha comes out on top in this match. So for Alpha, I'm guessing it really doesn't matter, but for each of these individuals, Caleb, James and Demented is going to mean a great deal, because at the moment the SWA has just one title on lockdown at the moment, and that's the Women's Championship and the Tag Team Championship, sorry. The King of the North title is a weekly defended title. It's the equivalent of a television title. So the SWA has the King of the North, Three Lions Wrestling has the Lionheart, and Red Dragon Wrestling has the Yijle Gok Championship. Each are defended weekly. The champion gets to select his opponent. If they don't select it by a set date, then I pick the opponent that they defend it against. So there is a title fight every week. It's the only title defended every week. But the SWA only has two titles which are allocated at the moment, which is Molly Shamrock and the Last Train Robbers, our tag team champions. So at the moment, Kyron and Eddie Brooks are going for the light heavyweight championship if it stays the same. Demented and Matt Outlaw currently sit the top two in the heavyweight division. Ryan Matthews and D-Train currently sit top in the super heavyweight. And it looks like Gemma McAllister is going after Molly Shamrock. But coming down to the ring now, he is our reigning King of the North champion. He stands in at 6 feet 1 inch. Weighing in at 245 pounds. Hailing from Pittsburgh, USA. He's the MILF-loving, chicken nugget eating, Demented O'Connolly. The manly man. The MILF-loving. He'll eat your mum and then dunk your chicken nuggets. No. He'll fuck your mother and eat your chicken nuggets on the way out the door. That's right, kids. Don't cheer for this man. He'll even take your ketchup. Like I said, we're going to go up to episode 10. Then after episode 10, we shall look at holding our championship bouts. We have no rematch clauses whatsoever. The weekly title defense, King of the North, once you've got it, you have to go through the entire roster before you can go back and challenge someone again. So Demented currently, this is his fourth defense of the belt since picking it up. He's got a long way to go before he can get round and challenge any of the others again. And there he is, practicing his moves for tonight, maybe celebrating with a MILF. But there's our champion, the King of the North. Wee Jimmy showing Caleb James the belt, and here we go. Come on Jimmy, let's get the belt out of there. Let's get this match underway. People are wanting this championship belt. Demented I think he's found his MILF for the night. There we go, ring the bell. Here we go, Caleb James straight out of the gate with a running lariat. Drop kick to the knee. Remember, these two, a tag team, as well as trios members, running, going after the arm breaker there. Know each other very well. There's the big left hand. Tilt-a-whirl onto the back breaker. Over the knees by Caleb there. Both men sliding in and out of the ring. A little cat and mouse working. Well, Demented, a little bit cocky there. Gets caught by Caleb, but a club and blow over Caleb's back now. Big knife edge chop returned by Caleb. Ducks under the lariat. Bicycle kick, no, fakes that out, and there's the lariat taking down Caleb James. Over we go, leg drop across the throat. Brought up to his feet now. Spinning back kick, sidestep by Caleb. Big right hand to the jaw, kick to the midsection. And there you see Ryan Matthews in the crowd saying that Alpha runs this town. Well, we'll soon see about that. Long way to go just yet. There's the overhead strike there. Well, Caleb on his back in this, demented again. Trying to get this crowd behind him, it seems. Tosses him up against the rope. Leapfrog. Jumping cross body. Catches Caleb now. Helps him up to his feet. Jumping knee strike. Spinning out and taking Caleb down. Off the ropes. Running senton. Helped up to the feet now is Caleb. Shoots in for the midsection, but there's a back elbow, strikes to the back of the skull of Demented. The jumping lariat takes Demented off his feet. Caleb now climbing the ropes, going up top. Demented laid out still, and there's the big elbow drop straight to the heart of Demented O'Connelly. Quick up to his feet, rolling through, neck breaker. Combination strikes to the midsection, kick stomp down on the knee, knee strike to the side of the head, popped up, fireman's carry takedown there. Big gut kick, a leg drop over the back of the skull. Up on the shoulders now. Brought round into the corner. Hot shot. And down on his back. Demented though quick up to his feet. Tilda well. Onto the back again. And there's the back breaker one more time by Caleb. Bell clap round the head of Demented. Has him swaying in the breeze. And there's a second dropping him to his knees. Now Caleb going for the last chancery. Looking to make Demented tap out. Locked in deep. But Demented managing to break the wrist lock around his head, and it, ooh, big right hand right into the forehead of Caleb James. And that's a big fucking target. Drop down. Helped up to the feet again. Irish whip into the corner we go. Wee Jimmy taken out, but Do-si-do into the corner goes Caleb James. The shoulder tackle. What the hell is Demented doing? That's a weird march running in. Elbow shot to the chest of Caleb over the top rope. And now what's Demented looking for? Caleb quickly out onto his feet though. Side headlock, European uppercut missed. Big forearm rocking the jaw. Kick to the midsection, spinning back kick. Big kick, spinning back kick again. But Caleb now coming back with a left hook to the face. Irish whip into the corner we go. Back elbow shot though. Demented fights his way free. Into the corner. This time goes Caleb. Demented has a hold. The exploder suplex into the corner. Tossing Caleb. No fucks given. His teammates going one-on-one. Caleb telling Demented to bring it on. Here comes the dirty double dipper. Driving Caleb face first into the canvas. Dragged away from the corner, leg hooked and down for the 1, 2, and only a 2 count there by the champ. Caleb though up on his feet quickly. Demented now. Caleb holding the punch this time though. Pulling the punch for his teammate. Up on the kapow kick. There's the kapow kick taking down Caleb James. Leg hook for the 1, 2, and Caleb with the shoulder up. Wow. Stomp down into the chest now and up on his feet. Caleb gets caught by the arm. Hammerlock, Northern Lights suplex. Still holding on is Demented, bringing him up. Twisting neck breaker. Demented building up a head of steam. Jumping senton again. Putting all that body weight through the chest of Caleb James. And now trying to pull that arm out of its socket. Stomp down into the chest. Helped up to the feet. Caleb now dodging out of the way. Big forearm. Ducks under the lariat. Demented saw him coming. But there's the big left hand. And the leg drop over the back of the head. Helped up to the feet now. Irish whip into the corner face first. Back elbow shot. Russian leg sweep by Demented. Helped up to the feet now. Kick to the midsection by Caleb. Has him up against the ropes. Irish whip. Oh! Demented though popping straight back up. Jumping knee strike. Catches Caleb. That handstand kick there by Caleb caught Demented flush. But Demented was straight back up. Delivering a knee shot to the head of Caleb James and only getting a 1 count. Caleb now takes a big gut punch by Demented. Snapmare over and a stiff kick down the spine. Helping him up to his feet. Back elbow shot blocked by Caleb. Mid kick caught. Kick to the midsection. Here he goes again. Looking for the dirty double dipper. Leg hooked. 1, 2. And oh my God. Caleb again with the shoulder up on 2. Stomp down into the midsection. Caleb now in prime position to be locked up in the dementia lock. Raining on the neck. Trying to pull him apart. Caleb now tapping out. And Demented with another successful defense of the title. Who is going to be the man to step up to Demented and take away? Look at this. Here comes the dirty double dipper. Yet again driving Caleb on his forehead. Leg hook down for the 1, 2, and there was the shoulder up. Here he was going for that dirty double dipper again. Down for the 2. But there we have it. And still, your reigning king of the North champion, the MILF loving, chicken nugget dipping, Demented O'Connolly. Congratulations, Demented, on another successful defense. You will have 1 week. That's right, 1 week from today, as of midnight Eastern time. I will need to know who your chosen opponent will be. The rest of the card is picked. It all depends on who you choose to be your next defense against in the main event next week. But for now, this is Ulmarwolf saying stay safe. Be good. If you can't be good, well, have a good lawyer or just don't get caught. But always remember to wash them hands, especially at a time like this. I will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. So keep an eye. Make sure you've rung that bell. Because coming up next is Free Lions Wrestling. And we have another stacked card for you over there. But peace out, fuckers. Been great seeing ya.